Hi, Damien here for Automotive Superstore. This time around, it's Alpine's iLX-407A, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto head unit. Let's check it out. So what makes this one a little bit special, it's the most affordable in Alpine's range that houses CarPlay, Android Auto and DAB all in the one chassis. It's also just about the most affordable unit that we sell that has those three key features. You get a 6.95 inch color touchscreen. It's not capacitive touch, but that's to keep the price down on this particular unit. Native resolution is 800 by 480, and it will play back 720p high-res video files from flash drive. In the box, you'll get the power loom, obviously, that I'm using right now to power the unit up. You get a Bluetooth microphone, a USB extension, that's 1.5 amps of fast charging on this unit. You get a separate fly lead for your RCA connections. So you get front, rear and subwoofer RCA pre-outs on this unit with 4 volts RMS of signal strength. You get 2 camera inputs and an auxiliary audio source input. You also get this here, and that gives you a video input and output in standard definition if you need. What's nice about those two looms is if you're not using any of those devices or connections, you can just leave those out and cut down on clutter behind the dashboard. You also get your DAB antenna, obviously, and what I'd call a quick start guide manual. You'll have to download the full PDF manual to get all the information about the signal processing in this unit. Talking about that, let's jump in and have a look. So firing the unit up, this is the first screen that you get, and you can jump straight into your phone. I've got my iPhone connected. Here's your standard iPhone screen. This is CarPlay, and it gives you access to just all of the basic apps that you need. So it's for entertainment and communication and navigation. So you've got your music, podcasts, audio books. You have access to Apple's own maps here. Spotify, you've got a couple of digital radio apps, but you don't need those with this particular unit, obviously. You've got Google Maps, Vox is for high resolution music, and you can even install WhatsApp and Waze. Coming out, we have direct access to our rear camera and our front camera from the main screen. We can come across, and this screen gives us access to our main media sources. So digital radio, audio is for flash drive music, USB video is flash drive video, obviously, and then Bluetooth, which is streaming from your Bluetooth phone. So with HDMI, you've got the choice of connecting a high definition video source to the HDMI port on the rear. Alternatively, via that port, you can do the iPhone or Android mirroring with this unit. You will need some additional cables. For an iPhone, you'll need one of the Lightning to HDMI adapter cables and an HDMI and Lightning cable. For Android Auto, Alpine sell 2 different adapter kits that are available to connect your Android phone depending on which generation phone you've got. Here into settings. In general settings, things like date and time, all your stuff you'll set up as the first time you power the unit on. In connection, you've just got access to the Bluetooth and setting up your connections with your phones. In camera, it's controlling your front and rear cameras, obviously. And then we have the sound menu. EQ presets are the preset curves. You can play with those if you like, or just leave it flat. The graphic EQ in this unit is just a basic 5-band. Nothing too special with that, but it's better than just using bass and treble and can give you some contouring of the sound. In here are your basic bass and treble, your subwoofer level control. You can invert the phase of the subwoofer and set the fader and balance. This unit also has 6-channel time correction. What that is, it delays the nearest speakers to you so that their arrival time of your ears is the same as those the furthest from you. Though granted, this is something that can really only be set up for one seating position at a time. And then we have the crossover. These are the filters for your speakers, very important to use. So there's a choice of 6, 12, 18 or 24 dB per octave low and high pass filter slopes. The front and rear channels can be set from 20 to 200 Hertz, as can the low pass out of the sub channel. In here we can also set the relative volume level between sources. That's a nice handy feature. And you can turn your subwoofer and your rear speakers on or off. And so that's Alpine's iLX-407A. If you want to grab a smoking deal on one of these, there'll be a link down below. While you're down there, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.